448. 74 right? 5478. Show me your 960s. That's good, sir.
Five, 482.
Yes, sir. Likewise. Same 522. 22. 190917. That's good, so 69. 7613 Bravo 19. 7613 Bravo. Make it Southwest 1 and 10 on a Mike Whiskey Romeo 116. Carry. That's good, sir. Ten 522 and 18, 3501 South Dixie, 3501 South Dixie at the Magic Car Wash for our red Tesla at 1611 7522.
7426 reference.
Yes, sir.
I'm Sherby 09. One tracks report and Sherby just pulling up to that call.
That's yes, sir. 22, you can also have 7522.
Yes, sir. Show me going by names.
That's yes, sir.
So, 615.
Yes, sir.
Well, you can, here's some progress info.
That's yes, sir.
Seven 427.
7427.
Let me go ahead and show me your light.
That's yes, sir.
2122.
2122.
Sorry, right, okay, I'll call back at the convenience call.
That's you, son.
Alright, bro. What's going on, little missus?
Seven 42434, 742-715, 15 Southwest 7th Street, 185 Southwest 7th Street, latitude on the river. I checked for a black male wearing a gray hoodie, black pants, with a suitcase, QRX near the river walk, at 1616, 7424.
17 and 27.
27.
27 in the truck, man.
That's you, son.
Sorry, I'm having trouble finding the
7521?
I'm having trouble finding the streams inside the creator studio.
What's the signal right now? Is it 15 or 17?
So anyway, I am off to wash
Okay, here's on.
the mobile command center,
Can you just do me a favor, stack me on 13 Charlie at 3349?
to drive it through a car wash. Actually, all I'm really doing is just testing this out. I got some kind of an enhanced service from AT&T that's supposed to prioritize data, and I wanted to see if it's true. So far my tests have been so good. Testing out the quantum bar roulette system. Yeah, and the flux capacitor and the alternator. Inside joke.
Negative. Can you do a call back to rescue and ascertain which hospital they transported into and show me en route there?
15 Southeast 10. What's going on?
Setting of Home Mexico setting up
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 14th and 8th in a minute. I haven't tested it there yet. But I have a feeling no matter how good data prioritization is, it's not gonna work in that area. In fact, I was driving through there, kind of just doing a stream test, not an actual stream, but a stream test. Oh no, this car wash is not working. I wonder if this guy's gonna be done soon. It's a good car wash. So anyway, yeah, I was driving through the area doing a stream test from the bonding app, and it looked okay. We didn't get, down to 0. It never turned red.
Miami and 13, Florida Turnpike, Delta Whiskey 6098, cure you.
What, the car wash on 37th and 16th? Yeah, that one's good, but I think that one's touchless. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, touchless is okay, but I'll go check that one out in a second if this one isn't working. Plug this thing in. But the stream, it looks a lot steadier to me anyway, at least from my perspective. I can kind of see the bit rate on, on the lower left hand corner of the streaming app, and it looks pretty steady. But then again, yeah, it doesn't look like these guys are gonna be done fixing that anytime soon. They got ladders up in there, and who knows what they're doing. There's some maintenance going on. Buddy, you might want to actually stop at the stop sign, It's not a suggestion. So I'm going to make my way over there to 37 and 16 now. And I can't remember if that one is touchless. But it's fine. This one here on Corway and 32nd is not touchless.
Arrest 43 going out, please.
And I like the way that it cleans. It does a really good job.
6967.
6967.
Show me 09, 44, 9146.
967.
New tab. That's so weird.
Correction, 7420.
7420.
7420 Miami. Go to show me on 13. It's going to be 1249 Southwest 18th Street.
Yes, are you here?
Yeah, it's reference to follow up. Third car 70. Okay.
That's good.
7654. -422, 742, negative 315 on the county. It's going to be a 725 there. Reference to active shooter at 1624. 7422.
Active shooter.
GSL 17 into 2.
7424.
230.
7427.
20. Just to verify, confirm active shooter.
That's what they said on Inner City.
Send every unit you got in that direction.
Oh shit.
Not to kill us now. Any unit that's not doing anything should respond in a 725. They're revising any unit that's not on call or doing anything proactive, respond to 725 there. Any field duty monitoring?
7526 and 21 in a row.
Oh shit.
Yes, units maintained Southwest 725 3rd Street. 7420 show responding. Any field duty monitoring?
Show me around also.
Yes, units maintained.
Car 71, show me around to that scene.
All right, back at the control studio.
Units maintained Southwest 725 3rd Street. 315 with the
Back at
county
the
shooter QH.
at the
718, SWAT is aware, bro.
at the control center.
Yes, units maintained.
We have an active shooter
7450,
call
all the 50 units.
that just came in from Inner City. It was reported by the county. It's on 72nd, 72nd and Flagler.
QSL for all.
They're calling in air units, SWAT, every available unit in the city to respond to 72nd, 72nd and Flagler. We're gonna make our way over there now. Back at the control center. Go ahead and put that up on the on all of the socials.
0475 with an emergency.
It's not 721 Flagler.
All units monitor radio.
It's 72nd and Flagler.
Units maintain 725. They're 315 with the county office active shooter QH.
It's 72nd and Flagler.
7113 Bravo. Ma'am, I'm gonna be arrival in the area. Can we get a description or anything that the county can advise?
We don't have any other info. We're trying to get more in Inner City, but right now they just requested a 315 over there. QSL?
Okay, QSL.
It's maintained.
They're sending every unit. They're sending every available unit in the city to this call.
QTH?
72 and Flagler Street. 72 and Flagler Street. Southwest. Units maintained.
It's 72nd. It's 72nd and Flagler. It's gonna take us a little bit to get there. Let me just see if I can estimate the time. Oh yeah, I hear all the units. I hear all the units. They're making, just to give you an idea, we're on 37th and 8th. And I see units crossing 8th Street, other ones going north on 37th Avenue, other units going west on the trail, making their way in that direction.
Check on 13 Bravo.
Like I said, we're gonna be on our way over there now, but it's gonna take us a good 20 minutes to get there.
13 Bravo, I'm curious. I'm pulling up now. Curious.
Yes, it's gonna be 307 Northwest 72nd off. 307 Northwest 72 off apartment 409. That's where they have the guy. 3420.
307 Northwest 72nd Avenue.
Yeah, right. I'm coming from almost purple.
307 Northwest 72nd Avenue is where we're going.
White male 5'8", blonde hair, green eyes, green shirt, black jeans. CP is going to be on 72 and Northwest 4th Street. Units maintained.
CP is going to be 72 and Northwest 4th Street.
It's going to be 4th floor, apartment 409. 307 Northwest 72nd off, apartment 409. White male 5'8", blonde hair, green eyes, gray shirt, black jeans. Units maintained. 742, can you say that tonight, please? That's fine, unit 15.
7342 Bravo, send on line, please.
Yes, unit 15.
20, I want anyone off the air until we get there. We got county holding perimeter on 72 and Flagler.
The county's holding a perimeter on 72 and Flagler.
Northwest 72 and Flagler Street. They have the subject barricaded 307 Northwest 72, permit 409.
We have a subject barricaded.
Well, we got a county SWAT already arrival, okay, so?
County SWAT's already arrival.
We got a lot of units here, Brady. So just be aware. A lot of units here.
Kilo Stone, 7420 or 7320.
7620, what do you have?
They eventually have a lot of units on the scene. You want me to slow them down or keep them moving?
Keep units going.
Kilo Stone, units down on 3, units 15, 72 and Flagler, 307 Northwest 712, apartment 409, QH.
Keep the unnecessary chatter off the air.
There's an easier way for me to get out there.
Could be for the county of the CP set up yet.
CP is going to be on 72 and 4th Street. 72 and 4th Street.
We have SWAT and numerous units here set up.
Here's unit 15.
They have SWAT and numerous units there setting up.
7309, Miami-Dade advising that the CP is going to be on 72 and 3.
Yes, on advising that the CP is at 72 and 3rd Street, Northwest 72 and 3, unit 15.
25 reference.
25 with the reference.
Alright, county's advising they have one male shot, they just haven't cleared the apartment here, so that's why we have this still going on. They're going to clear soon. County SRT is about to go now.
So county
yes, no, unit 15.
County is advising that they have one male shot, but they haven't cleared the apartment, and that's the reason why they have this response going on. They've asked the units to maintain radio silence.
Alright, unit 15.
Units continue arriving there, and they're not slowing them down. So
7620, go ahead and start slowing units down. If you're on the scene already, they can maintain. And if they're not here yet, just have them all remain where they're at.
So 315, slow down. 1633, hold switch is off for now. Verify, slow me over here.
Minimum.
Yes, so unit still maintain 7 flagger, QH.
1302.
1500 just turned, we have units on the scene at 720 Flagger Street, or if it's an active shooter, we requested by the county. Cancel, we have a QH.
What's the TH?
72 and Flagler.
Yes, show me a route.
Yes, so units maintain.
6660.
Reference.
Yeah, having to turn the advise if they could help us out with turning down 72 and Flagler.
Yes, so we should already have units on the scene. 7323 advice.
Miami, where's that? I was right on scene. I'm sending you there now.
Yes, so any units going out to the 315 with the county, 672 and Flagler and shut it down completely. Re-advising any unit out to 315 with the county, shut down 72 and Flagler completely. Unit 15.
5520. If we can have one unit blocking westbound traffic on 69 before 72.
Any unit could take westbound on 69.
7522. I'm on 71 for now. I'll make my way there.
Yes, on unit 15.
323. I'll be arriving at 69 and Flagler.
Unit 15.
1302 reference to the L5 link. I'm coming all the way from the North District. For officer on the scene, make them come in.
Yes, so 7320, you're in command for now. Still 02 arrive, 7320.
They're sending in
I'm trying to
the.
make contact with the county supervisors.
They're sending in the
Yes,
supervisors in brass
Unit 15.
from
Car 71. Show me arrival on scene. I'll make
car
contact with
71 is there.
Just make sure all other city units responding. Slow it down.
Yes, re-advising no other unit from the city should be running with 3 to the county of 725 Beer Street. Re-advising no other unit should be running with 3. Unit 15.
The 7020.
Tuesday.
Yeah, see if he's going to be a 72 and 4, so I'm walking that direction right now.
Yes, 1636. Unit gauge.
So down to the Vice 72 and 4?
That's good, so Northwest 72 and 4.
Yes, I'm in route.
1636.
Alright guys, sorry, I'm just trying to make my way there. There's a lot of traffic, as you can imagine. We're showing about 7 minutes out. Maybe 15 minutes out. Because they're starting to close down. They're starting to close down pretty much all of 72nd Avenue. I'm gonna have to make my way in from somewhere else. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna get there right now, but I'm trying to figure it out. There's no point in going up 4th to where the CP is unless I go in from the back side. Or from the north side. We'll see. I'll have to play it by ear. As we make our way closer, we'll kind of figure it out. Wow, dude. Active shooter. Don't get a lot of those calls. Alright guys, stand by for about 30 seconds so we can run a, actually, you know what, we'll hold off on that for a second.
Hey, We're trying to verify, but the subject would be 45. Preliminary information is something like this. Something like a gunshot to the offender, but they're gonna verify now.
I didn't hear what. I didn't hear.
Yes, Drew. Give me an update when you can. And OT, you're right.
Yes, so. Call it car 71. I'll call the bridge momentarily. Any other units that were heading to the scene, you can have them disregard and head back to their assigned areas. We have more than enough people here.
Did anybody hear? Did anybody catch that?
That's just any units are still en route to the scene on 7-2 flag. We could go ahead and hold sir.
Let me go back real quick. Hold on.
And OT, you're right.
Yes, so.
you can say 402.
We're trying to verify, but the subject would be 45. Preliminary information is something like this. Something like a gunshot to the offender, but they're gonna verify now.
Yes, Drew. Give me an update when you can. And OT, you're right.
Sounds like the subject is a 45. So it looks like this may be over already.
You said the QH or period open up?
And it looks like somebody delivered a gunshot
20 guys.
You said the QH or period?
to the offender.
Let's open it up. Just give me prior if I need it.
Yes, I'm not clear.
I don't know if you can see off in the distance there in the sky, but there's choppers in the air.
50 units of myself back around to Corway. 07 us.
You can see them just up there. That's where we're headed.
7624 Miami, I'll be clearing the 3 and heading back to my call. 3020.
Okay, 7320.
Alright, I got one unit, 72 and 5, correct? $55 reference. You have one blocking westbound on 69 and Flagler. Okay, make the announcement. All city personnel on the scene. First car 71 can clear back to the city, but I need an additional unit at 72 and Flagler to assist with the shutdown of 72 and Flagler. Nothing from northbound.
Oh yeah, all units from the city have been advised to clear. That typically means that the shooters.
7323.
Okay.
I'm at 69 and Flagler, shutting down westbound traffic. Check with 20 if he wants me to open it up, and then I'll respond to 72.
Yeah, he wants everybody clear. Just respond to 72 on Flagler, no northbound traffic.
So everybody's gonna clear.
Yeah, ma'am, the only thing shut down for the county's request will be 72 on Flagler, so I need 2 units there, please. Every other city personnel was on the scene can, for car 71, respond back to the city.
Every other city personnel that was on the scene respond back to the city. The shooters are 45. 100%. They've confirmed. I mean, they haven't actually said it.
323. I'm arriving now. To 72 on Flagler.
But I'm gonna go on a limb and say this guy's gone. Wow. All right, we're starting to run into traffic here. It's gonna be impossible for me because of the way that this is.
City personnel, you could go ahead and clear the scene on 72 Flagler. Realize on all city units, they clear the scene on 72 Flagler. Suspect 2 units are just assigned, which is 7522 and 7323. The rest are clear for car 71.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make my way in from the east, but kind of behind where this is going on. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna try to avoid this this shutdown that's here, at least to the point where I can get closer to the incident. I'm gonna go this way. There's another chopper in the air right there. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Show 9 at 18 that I had, could you modify 12? 34, the incident didn't happen in the city.
Alright, give me a second. Let's see if we can get to... So that's, if you see up in the distance there, that's 67th Avenue. And what I'm gonna try to do is I'm going to try to. The problem is there's a body of water there. You guys know it. If you're from Miami, you know what I'm talking about.
So 14 can modify the GTH to be 1015 Southwest 4th Street.
So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to get behind this.
And for BWC purposes, arrival at the 3.
Although this traffic here is just this is gonna be crazy.
7609.
This is gonna be nuts.
Miami, show me 09 and a 43. Can you show me on that 43 from 1630 for BWC purposes? That's good, sir.
You guys, you're gonna see the connection go down every now and then. The further we get from cellular gets.
6710. Board and Utopia Court, so 2100.
And it should be fine.
645.
4115.
Tuesday.
You have a unit 15 reference Spanish translation.
Yes, so Univac 15 on 237 Northwest 12 House for Spanish.
Hey guys, if you haven't already, please go ahead and click like on that this stream here. Share it with your friends or anybody who you think might find this interesting. And if you could just stand by for a second while we cut to a very quick commercial break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Go ahead and roll it.
What's your name? 7522. Jason. Someone 25, make it over 56, means like 15, sit 1 Northwest, Churches, sit 1 Southwest 555, sit 1 Southwest 555, for assistance under your always finding female black dress, after a mental episode, someone 25.
You gotta show me the date. I gotta go to Central and turn in evidence reference to 31 for homicide.
Alright, this is right there. Yes, sir.
7020.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we should be back by my calculation.
The county, that's on 72 of Tyler. Take this bump and block that side of the road. Blocking the turn lane doesn't help me. I need them to relieve the county and take that spot, please.
Yes, sir. 7323.
7323?
Yes, sir. He's advising to take the county unit position on 775. You have to release him.
And 20, I need an additional unit here. I need 2 units here.
I'm not going to be able to get around this.
And 2-3, have 20, kids what?
7322, son.
Kids what?
Is there another unit still seen on 725? 7522, just respond back to 725, reference traffic, 7522. $7522.
Yes, I'm making route.
Yes, that's 648.
7122.
7122.
In Miami, show me 1509 from the 31 and show me arrival at the 34 at 455 47 Avenue.
Unit ID 15, 459 Northwest, 47 House.
I can advise since I'm already here.
That's good, sir.
5520.
Just good.
How do you show me?
06.
Cheers, sir. Thanks.
Yes.
76, someone
Oh
problem.
boy.
Yes, man.
20, I need you here for 1 second.
I wonder if these guys will let me park here
Yes, man.
so I can go on foot.
Who would you be assigned as the second officer to help 7323 at the intersection?
So 1523 is back on roll. Okay, very good, thank you.
Give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we just got permission to park here, so we are going to go mobile. Let me get everything I need. Make my way to 72nd Avenue. It'll take me forever to get there, but we're gonna get there. There's a chopper up there. There's another one over there. And we are on foot yet again. Well, I'm gonna have to get myself like an electric skateboard or something. My medical checkup is gonna be great next year though. I've been doing more walking in the last 3 weeks than I have in the last 3 years. All right, I can't see the chat, obviously. This is what the traffic currently looks like on 72nd Avenue. I'm sorry, on Flagler, near 72nd. That next light up there is 72nd Avenue. You guys are familiar with these train tracks. I have some kind of emergency lights and sirens behind me. I can't see them right now. But I hear them coming. I believe 72nd is about as close as we're going to be able to get. This is all fenced off over here. You guys know this body of water here. Got everything pretty much shut down here on that corner. Don't really have a good view from here to 3rd, where the situation is allegedly happening. right. We should be back live now. What you're looking at is the scene over on 3rd and 72nd. I have the camera set up in the shade right now, so hopefully it won't get hot, but it is still kind of hot. I'm gonna try to see if there's a way for me to find. I knew I should have come in from 4th. We got a bunch of units here, kind of blocking the entrance, or 72nd. And you got City Miami. You got Miami Springs over there in the distance. You got a couple of unmarked units here. It looks like City Miami and some other department. I see green or brown pants, so it might be the county. Either way, this is what I'm getting for now. I'm gonna leave this playing here for a few seconds, and I'm gonna go talk to these guys and see if they can tell me where media staging is. But I'm assuming it's gonna be somewhere on 4th Street and 72nd Avenue. Let me go talk to these guys. I'll be right back. Stand by for a commercial break. All right, guys, as I suspected, media staging is over on 4th. Getting across to there from here is gonna be an exercise in futility. You guys want to stick with me while I go over there? Let's see. I'm not gonna get on 826 right now and then get off on Perimeter and come back up 72nd. But I don't see a way for me to cross from here to over there. I should have known that. And 72nd. So stick with me, guys. On our way.
You know what happened?
Yeah, there's an active shooter.
An active shooter right now?
Yeah, over there. The guys, they got him.
Oh, they got him.
Yeah, I don't know if he got somebody else first.
What I heard is that ICE is going to pick him up.
I don't think that that's the case. That's not what I've heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, take it easy, man.
You're not letting anybody pass?
No, it's gonna be a while. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. They've got this blocked off all the way to 4th.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, an active shooter. Yep. You see, they have the bus stopped here. It's not even attempting to move. The never-ending story. All right. So, just across the train tracks, and we shall be back in the vehicle with the benefit of shade and AC. People look at you funny when you're walking on a sidewalk with a microphone on your face and a camera on a tripod. There goes Channel 7 in the air. That's the WSVN chopper. I know you can't see it, but any suggestions on the best way to get to 4th and 72nd without taking 836 from 69th Avenue? Yeah, we need a chopper. Yeah, Jared says, where do people get that information from when we've been listening to it throughout? I saw an article the other day, says that false information propagates at about 21 times the speed of actual information. So I imagine that phenomenon has something to do with it. 21x. All right, let's get in here. We'll attach here. Get this thing started. All right. Let's go see what we can do. Man, it is a special kind of hot out there today, boy. Woo! Alright, you know what? We are gonna do that. We're not gonna get fancy. You know what? We are gonna get fancy. Fuck it. Move the bike, buddy. Alright, let's go. $69 ain't gonna do it. We're gonna have to go to 57th. And then make our way up Perimeter Road from there. Yeah, but dude, that's gonna be crazy. And it's 5 o'clock. And that little area over there by the airport. I bet you we can come across. I bet you we can come across this though. We can probably go Northwest 7th. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're gonna go 57th to Northwest 7th, and then come back up. That'll take us through that blue, whatever it's called. The west side of The west side of Blue Lagoon. Lake Joanne? I don't know. Oh, so you guys suggested 77 in flag. Yeah, no. No. I don't know if that would have gotten across. Well, anyway, we're committed now. But wow, holy moly, guys, an active shooter. That is crazy. Let's put South District back on here, or West maybe, and see if there's anybody, which I doubt it though. This is probably going to be all county. Let's see. Let's see. Well, at least we're moving, right? And I gotta be honest, I was dying out there. So was my camera. I'm gonna have to figure that out. They actually sell a little umbrella, believe it or not, that you attach to this thing to keep the sun off of it. It's a sunshade. All right, they're handling it on channel 5. They're handling it on channel 5, obviously, and they're just asking for a CIT unit to go to channel 5.
Any fields that you want to fish on 5?
Luckily, I have
1709, Riley.
some water
Sierra T12.
left here
Sierra T12.
and some ice.
2809, our report, and go ahead and show me a 6. 1779.
Seven 327.
2327.
Yeah, 7026 like this way.
3326. 3326.
All right, we're gonna try to go up 7th.
Limit 7326, monitoring.
Actually, I could have turned long before 57th Avenue.
7327 reference. Miami, I'll give them another 02. Careful.
7210, Riley. So 122. 7122.
So El Marino says, what building was it?
Negative. I told you show you the lead so we can get you a 15 to something.
Are you asking about what building the shooter was in? I believe it was 307 Northwest 72nd Avenue, if I'm not mistaken.
7211.
Apartment. Look it up. Check it out on Google Maps. Look up 307. I think it's
7327.
I think it's a residential area there after Flagler. And they did call it out as an apartment. The guy's gone though, for sure. I mean, the type of response that they had, and then they just let everybody go. That's because the county must have confirmed that the guy is a 45. We're gonna hear about this on the news. I'm sure that Channel 7 and Channel 10 and Telemundo and everybody else is already there. Yeah, Jared says 45. Jared, you're a mod. Wow, you got upgraded. Congratulations, bro. Yeah, I know what it said. All right. So let's see if we can do this. Should be able to get to 72nd from here, if I'm not mistaken. I see some lights up there. Yeah, here's the water. So we're officially on this little Blue Lagoon Island or whatever it's called. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to cross all of this, although exactly what I expected.
823.
Look at that. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here forever.
Crazy.
But anyway, it's fun. The ride is fun.
Okay.
13 Hotel, Florida Flagler.
The ride is fun, and you guys can stick with me here. Man, it was interesting to find that. You know, it's funny. I walked into that nail salon place that was in that parking lot, because obviously in the parking lot it's like, hey, tollway zone. You know, if you're not here to, you know, whatever. And I asked the ladies there at the nail salon. I was like, hey, listen, I'm with the media. I'm trying to get a camera over there to 72nd Avenue, but I'm not going to be able to do it in my car. I'm just not going to be able to park over there anywhere. And the lady was like, ¿Qué pasó? What happened? And I'm like, no, there's an active shooter. You know, there's something going on there. It's pretty insane. Oh yeah, Channel 7 was definitely. Keith says that Channel 7 was already on that overhead. Yeah, Channel 7 was there. I saw the choppers. I believe. If I'm not mistaken, WPLG was there. 7 was there. I don't have the benefit of absolutely looking at the chat. I know that there's 100 messages going on here, so I'm pretty sure that you guys discussed this back and forth. So what happened? I mean, I wasn't. Does anybody have any information that I don't yet? Why don't you guys tell me in the chat what's going on? Jared, what happened? Give us the scoop, Jared. Exactly what happened. Or whatever you know, anyway. Alright, so as we wait for Jared here and I cool off a bit. Holy moly, look at that. You think we're going to be stuck here for a while?
So,
oh. This is just pretty crazy. And of course, the cell service back here
154.
is crappy.
No, big one.
Which you think wouldn't be the case.
Marine 32.
Marine 32.
This traffic is no joke. Look at this. Alright, so Jared says, I got confused myself because when it first came out, they were saying that Miami was a... I don't know. But then county became first in a short period of time. They all switched over there, but then switched back to city. I mean, I think it was just a multi-agency effort. You know, I mean, you saw that Miami Springs was out there. They basically, they went when Miami was dispatching, when the call came.
23.
No, 53.
I know the video's choppy. It's the amount of cellular usage that's going on here in this area. It's just so much traffic, so many people. Let's see if elevation helps with the stream. According to the scanner, address was 307 Northwest 72nd Ave. Guy was holed up in there. Mrs. Miami PD scanner says in the chat. El Marino says that one person was a 45 and one sent to the hospital. Do we know if it's... My speculation from what I heard is that the shooter, the offender, is the 45. Is that true? All right, so elevation definitely helps with the stream, which is elementary. All right, so we are going to attempt to make a left turn on Ives Dairy, but I don't know if you guys can actually see that down there. But those are all cars. All those little shiny bits you see in between the trees. This is absolutely insane, dude. So I guess by my calculation, one of these buildings here should definitely be the one. And El Marino says that me and Channel 7 have the same info. This is crazy. Let me see which one is 307. So we sure the address is 307? Jared says one of my friends that I went to school with back in New York is now a freelance journalist in Miami. Well, that's cool. That's cool. 307 Northwest. Are we sure of the address? Are we sure it's 307? Yep, there it is. Okay. I see. I seriously doubt we're going to be able to make a left here. But we shall see. What came out on Channel 3? Let's see. Channel 3 was police responding with lights and sirens to 349 Northwest 6th Street. Caller reports a known male is down on the floor holding an object. Subject described as a black male in black clothing. Let's listen to that for a second. See what's going on there.
Here to step it up, or you want him to proceed routine?
Yes, I'll go ahead and step it up. You said 619 Northwest 6th Street?
249 Northwest 6th Street in the garage, Skipper.
So it's 249 Northwest 6th Street.
4225, I'll show you the route in reference to the 275103. 4222, I'll show you responding. It's going to be a 3 for now. 249 Northwest 6th Street, 249 Northwest 6th Street. The complainant call guys advising that the subject was now down on the floor with some type of object in hand. So then it's a black male, black clothing there, 1716. 4225.
Well, you're not giving us much.
Yes, 4222.
North Miami and 13.
Yes, I'm on interior duty for continuing running up the ring at 346 North 6 Street 2H.
Bravo, show me around.
Here's on that parking lot? Yes, 4323 being around. I'm going to be on continuing to maintain 2H, 249 North 6 Street.
4220, what floor is he on?
Hey, with it advised, I'm working on a callback with the clerk.
Oh boy, what am I going to do here? You know, technically, yeah, we definitely need a chopper.
My car, 4548, 0919.
A chopper is definitely not going to be in the. Definitely
Definitely
not gonna-
249 Northwest 6th Street, 249 Northwest 6th Street, QH.
Oh yeah, no, we're not. We're definitely not turning here.
What time reference?
Miami real time?
Miami, we have a camera on 2 and 6. We're checking the front of the building. Can you advise if it's inside the garage?
Yes, no, they're live on the down floor. That was the information that was provided. Black male, black clothing, object in his hand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm on continuing 10 QH, 249 Northwest 6th Street.
All right. Yeah, this is.
It's 4220. Show me around the area. Try to get a good QTH in there if we're using the garage we can. This is a big building here.
Yes, 4220 arriving on continuing 10.
This is futile. So it's definitely not 4th.
4222 arrival.
The CP's on 4th. Media staging has got to be over here on 7th because there is no way we're making a left-hand turn on 7th. In fact, the way that they're moving traffic here is all these people in the left-hand lanes are being made to squeeze into the right-hand lanes over there. I can probably get behind. Here and park in one of these buildings, and then walk over there. What do you guys say? You want to go for a walk? Another walk?
It's 4220.
4220.
Yeah, there's one on the security guards here. She was unaware. I have a unit behind me. The needs we have in a route, I want to get some inside the garage if we find out the cute exactly where he's at. And also set up around this building right here, all the exit points once we figure out where. So in case he tries to get out of the stairwells or the exit, so we have it all covered. 4322 reference. I spoke to a security guard. He said that he already left the garage. Apparently he's walking eastbound from 2 and 6. He's passing the Publix. I'm getting off my vehicle and I'm approaching.
So Jared, yeah, we do actually have credentials, but it's not that they can't deny you access. It's that even with press credentials, you only get to go up to where the tape is. If the CP is inside the tape, they're not letting media in there. Period. Regardless of how many credentials you flash. And to be honest with you, there is no such thing as a actual credential, like a press credential. Supreme Court ruled on that years ago. Anybody can be you can't be denied access, from anywhere in public. Now you might get, preferential access to like private events. But definitely not something like this. In fact, if you look right there,
4322 Bravo, the corner of 14 and 6th Street. He's sitting down. Secure you.
You see, kind of where the press is staging.
Yes, no, that's 1-4 on 6th Street. 4222 or 4225. I'll show you nothing about the 15.
Well, we're gonna try something different. We're gonna try something different because we different. We're gonna get close. Closer, anyway. I know it seems like I'm going the wrong way here, but I've got a plan.
4120. You could go ahead on this road. Leave this down.
All right. So our Channel 3 call was apparently somebody laying on the floor with an object, and they were being suspicious, I guess. They were in a parking lot somewhere. They've advised the units to slow down and proceed routine. This was 8 minutes ago or so.
Citation 1330.
124 Bravo 13 Charlie 26.
159 or East 6th Street.
Yes. 1724 423.
What are we going to do here, man? I need to get in there. But I'm not gonna be able to. Man, this is frustrating. Well, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying, no matter how long it takes. We're gonna get there.
So that's gonna be the subject for the complaining. She advised that the unit were out with the subject here, so.
Yes, we're here, Doctor. We're trying.
Yes, 1724 minutes.
5865.
All right, so no left turn, no U-turn.
Casino number 46, Big Casino Miami, 3500 Northwest 37th Avenue. From now to approximately 2200 hours, and I'll be off the air.
Yes, Casino Miami off the air. 1724 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, if you've got good enough footage, somebody's gonna buy it from you, Jared. But you know, I mean, it's not that I'm opposed to that, but kind of need to get, you know, you kind of need to dedicate your life to doing that, to pull enough good footage to actually make a living doing it. And I don't know if I'm prepared for that. In fact, I know I'm not prepared for that. This is fun, you know. When it becomes a job, it's a whole different ball game. You know. Okay. I don't know how good of an idea this was, but I got to get to the other side. I have to get to the other side of the highway and make a right. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah.
last time of your incident is 20649. 20649.
Yes, sir. With two services.
1737
4526.
Man, I never quite realized. Just looking at a map right now. Now that I've kind of resigned myself to getting there whenever I get there. Looking at a map right now, I mean, I knew that there was a lot of canals in Miami, but holy crap, dude! It's like everywhere you turn, you're kind of stuck in this little grid that's surrounded by some body of water, especially out here in this area. And that's the issue I'm having. If you guys know this area, this is kind of where the Costco is. The Costco's over there on... Well, it's not where the Costco is, but you know what I mean. If you take that road up there. Yeah, we're near the Costco. Kind of like across that big interchange from the Costco. What we're trying to do is get on the west side of 826 in that little neighborhood that's back there.
Northeast 4 at 18. My New York tag.
Yeah, El Marino says I need one of those Uber Eats scooters. No, what I need is like an electric skateboard. In fact, I was looking at one. I was like, all right, I could keep that in the back of the truck. Always keep it charged. And then park somewhere and just get on the skateboard and go. But, you know, I also tend to think that I'm still in my 20s in my mind. So, not sure how that's going to work. Maybe I could get, I think I was saying this the other day on one of the lives. Maybe I can get one of those scooters. One of those scooters. For, you know, with the tricycle scooter. Oh, man. What a mission, dude. I don't think I've been out in this much traffic in at least 10 years. What a mission, dude. But it's fun. I'm glad that you guys are here with me. The guys, everybody who's still here, the usual suspects, obviously, are all the ones that are still here. I thank you so very, very much for sticking with me and my craziness. But we'll get there. I think we'll get there. If I can make it to that road that kind of spills off from Costco, if I can make it there, I can probably make it across into that neighborhood, except I'm assuming that there's going to be some type of a barrier or a wall. But if I can park somewhere there, I can more than likely at least walk up. I can very likely at least walk to 7th, right? And then round that corner into that neighborhood. And my plan is to make it to 3rd and then come back up that street in that neighborhood and see if I can get close to it. I'm not sure how that plan is going to work, and obviously we're not going to do anything that, you know, that anyone is going to prevent us from doing. But if I can access that area, I mean, I can see a few parking lots here and a couple of different places that I can go. If I can make my way in there, then that's what we're going to do. Hey Jared, thank you for the praise there. You know, honestly, I don't know if I'm doing such a great job, but we're slowly getting better. And Jojo says hi from nearby. Never caught you live. Well, hi Jojo, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. We all appreciate it. We've got the usual suspects here today. We've got Mrs. Miami PD Scanner back at the studio, at the Miami PD Scanner studio, manning the control room. We've got a new addition to channel moderator, which is Jared. Jared's been a long time listener, and he's a mod now, which he 100% deserves. Thank you, Jared, for all of your steadfast support and all of the help you give us. That's wonderful. I really appreciate it. El Marino's here. Jojo's here. Cece's here. Cece, how you doing, Cece? Yeah, Cece, don't come out here. Don't come out here. Stay in downtown. It'll take you 6 hours to get here and back. Let's see who else is here today. So all the usual suspects. Brain Bright Studio. Becca Vanderbilt made a cameo appearance. Uncle Mo was here. A lot of new faces. Jose Torres. Jose Torres asked me why I'm going so slow. Oh, Jose. So JoJo says that she's usually stuck watching Cali channels live. Yeah, there's a dude out there. I don't know if he's in California. Is he in California? I'm trying to think right now. But anyway, his channel name is Dad's Gone Live. He's pretty cool. I like what he does, how he does it. You know, he drives around, kind of does the same thing. But yeah, there are quite a few, JoJo. I tend not to try to watch them too much. I think that what happens is that sometimes you kind of get influenced by what other people are doing and you try to mimic it, and I don't want to do that, you know. So I tend to kind of watch for a few minutes. I reached out to Dad's Gone Live the other day. I'm still kind of waiting for him to get back to me. I wanted to ask him a few things about how he does, what kind of tech he uses for his stream. But I think we've pretty much put it together. JoJo says, well, I'm local to South Florida. Yeah, so are we. Born and raised. Been here half a century. And according to this traffic, we're going to be stuck in it for another half a century. All right, let's see. Hey, Jared, do you have access to the county? You know, it's funny. I was on my way to wash the car, and I didn't bring a scanner with me. I didn't bring a scanner with me, so I don't even know what's going on at the county. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but crunching on this ice is absolutely heaven right now. Keith says Miami traffic is always multiplied by the day. Yeah, it doesn't help that they've closed down all of 72nd Avenue, though. I mean, I could have made my way into the place I'm trying to get to. You know, had I committed a few traffic infractions, but yeah, we can't do that. We got to keep it all, you know, on the up and up. So that's what we're going to try to do. Anyway, as we wait here, let's see. El Marino says, we hear the crunching. Well, it's heaven, I'll tell you that. I've got like 3 pieces of ice left. Make that 2. The streams held up pretty well, even in traffic. Except when we were kind of on that Blue Lagoon Island, or whatever it's called. I call it Blue Lagoon Island. Blue Lagoon Drive, kind of is on the other side, on the front side of it. We went the Northwest 7 side of it. See if you've got anything on there that will give us any indication. And as I say that,
be on Northwest 347 on the 4 Mike Tango Hotel, uniform 75.
Yeah, so Jared says it looks like fire is still on scene. Yeah, I mean, I would say that fire is definitely still on scene. I mean, when I couldn't really point the camera in that direction, but when I made the right onto 72nd from Northwest 7th, you could see over by 3rd that, you know, I mean, the entire street is full of, you know, county units, as well as fire, rescue, and, you know, all kinds of assets parked out there. CC says nothing to report from here, so nothing's happening over in your part of town, CC?
Just on about 22 and 707.
Hey, Mrs. Miami PD Scanner, when you said I see the future, did you mean that you saw that the stream was going to go down because we were underneath the overpass? What about my 2 ice cubes? That they're going to be gone? Alright, that's it for the ice cubes. Oh, I see. I understand now. Alright, so we're slowly, ever so excruciatingly making our way towards the scene. I'm gonna try to get into the area, but just looking at the area that's across from there. I mean, if you guys have got a map open, if you guys open a Google map and you go to, just type in 307 Northwest 72nd Avenue, so you kind of see that area of 72nd Avenue is essentially straddled by Flagler and Northwest 7th. So 3rd and 72nd is what we're trying to get to, and you notice that on the east side of 72nd Avenue you have a bunch of apartments, and on the west side of 72nd Avenue there's a small neighborhood with you know, a bunch of single family homes or houses that are set up, you know, the standard Miami grid style. But what you'll also notice is if you zoom out a little bit, that entire area is essentially an island. It's surrounded by water. There's one bridge. There's one bridge that looks like you can walk across on the other side. So a little bit further west. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to park along whatever that street is with that leads directly to Costco. I'm going to try to park, and then on the other, and this is an island, and then there's a highway on both sides. It's just impossible. It's an impossible location. There's no way to get a car anywhere near there, and parking like at the gas station, for example, might have been a better idea. If I would have walked, I would have probably been there already. But then I only had 3 ice cubes, so what am I gonna do? Oh yeah. Beeping is gonna make the traffic disappear. All right, so see if I can manage this. Let's see if I can manage this. They've definitely still got Northwest 7th locked off. Okay, so that is technically also Northwest 7th. It's just staggered. It's just staggered. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to try to... Are there tall fences back there? Yeah, there's tall fences back there. I'm gonna try to go in here. I'm gonna try to go in here and see if we can't. Let's see what we see back here. I don't know what this looks like back here. Well, that doesn't look too bad. That's not bad at all, actually. All right. All right. Let me go take a look. Let me go take a look over this fence. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So getting over from this side is easy. It's getting back that's going to be a problem. Let's say the fence or the wall actually on this side is the wall on this side is about no more than 4 feet tall. Super easy to scale, but it goes another 4 feet after that on the other side. It's much lower. The ground is much lower on that side than it is on this side. So even if I do make it in there, you know what? If I make it in there, I can just walk around the other side. Assuming that I could be stuck here all night if I jump this fence.
5795 right there.
Let me see if there's another way.
Hi.
If I come up this way, yeah. If I come up this way, I should be fine. What do you guys say?
Let me show me 19.
What do you guys say? You want to jump a fence?
46.
You want to jump a wall?
Magic City Casino till 2200 hours.
Yeah, because I could make my way back here. I could definitely make my way back here if I can make my way back to 72nd Avenue, which I can do.
Can you dispatch fire rescue to Northwest 60 and 6 reference a medical emergency?
If PD, El Marino says, can PD pull you back? Technically speaking, yeah. If they ask me to leave, I've got to leave. There's nothing I can do about that. We're gonna give this a try, guys. We're gonna give this a try. We're going to park right here. All of these businesses seem closed. At least a lot of them do. So we won't be, it's not gonna be a problem. All right. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Keith asks, what channel are we on right now? I believe I was monitoring 7. I've left the vehicle though, so I've changed the channel on my... Hey, they're letting cars in there. They're letting cars in there. I think we were monitoring channel 7 when I was in the car. But I've changed to this live feed now, which I pause. I use my other device to read the text or the chat from the Rubberneckers. I think that's going to be our official name for the chat. The Rubberneckers. All right. So I think we might be able to... Oh, look at that. We can step right down in here. Excellent. Now we're gonna go back this way. Talk to me, guys. Seems like everybody's waiting with bated breath, just to see what happens next. What's that commercial from the 80s? I think it was a metal detector commercial. They were trying to sell metal detectors. Cheap pieces of junk, I'm sure. But the dude was on, and he'd be like, "Oh, and I found this gold ring, and my wife, she's proud of the weight I've lost." Well, I tell you what, if I keep taking these walks, I mean, I must be putting in at least 10,000 steps a day. That chancleta walk on Rickenbacker was 2 miles, 2.5 miles. I can't go back to the car and enter that way. I mean, I guess I could have. They did open 42nd. They did open 72nd. Well, I don't know if you see these cars here in front of me. That's where they're diverting the traffic to, and I'd have to park in a residential area, which I'm not so sure is a good idea. But yeah, you may be right. Anticipation is making me wait. Well, maybe but it's been so long that this call came out that by the time we get there, there's probably not going to be anything there. But yeah, you see all these cars here, they're being diverted. So what we're doing is we're going to that block right between where these, so this is 4th and 73rd. Now we're going to 3rd and 72nd. Let's see, guys. We're getting close now. How long has it been since we last walk. What is it? When we left Flagler, it was like half an hour ago. It took us half an hour to get here. Maybe more. Not even sure. All right, here we go. Here we go. This looks like the area we want to be. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it all the way to 72nd because they've got the tape up. But at least we're going to get a good look at what's going on here. How's it going, man? Everything good? Yeah? Ooh. All right, guys. Let me change this. So do we have any more information or no?
The guy came in and
Uh-huh.
after supposedly went into another apartment and saw the lady.
Oh yeah. So how many people shot? 3? From what I understand, him and 2 others. And he didn't survive, and the two others did. Here comes crime scene, guys.
Vamos a hacer unas entrevistas ahí.
Mobile Operations Center. ¿Ustedes vieron lo que pasó o no?
No, no, yo vivo aquí.
Ah, ¿vives aquí? ¿Y usted?
Sí, pero él no es más triste.
No, si no es una entrevista. No es una entrevista, es para que diga solamente lo que pasó. Yo no tengo. No. ¿No quieres hacer? Okay. ¿Y usted no vio nada?
Who you with?
I'm an independent.
Okay.
Yeah, video.
What's your channel?
It's Miami-Dade Scanner.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. We're live now, actually. So.
Me talking?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
How
you doing, Miami? No, I'm visiting Miami.
Uh-huh.
Right now. I was born and raised here.
Oh, yeah?
And then joined the Air Force.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for your service, man.
Retired and I retired and then went to work for the government. So
Yeah, absolutely.
it was a good job, especially the trips to Hawaii. Those were tough.
The trips to Hawaii must be tough, huh?
Hawaii was tough, but no, Iraq, Afghanistan, Kuwait, because I was in combat risk.
Yeah.
And And I was stationed here at Homestead with the helicopter.
Pero yo tengo que tomarme mi medicina, porque me está doliendo la pierna.
Well, and then you got people like this that are from the apartment. They got all their meds in there.
Yeah.
So I'll look up the channel.
All right, cool. Miami PD scanner.
Mami, ¿tú has hablado con Barbarita? Ella te estaba buscando ahorita. ¿Dónde está Barbarita? No, ella está allá. Ella estaba entrevistando, yo le llamé a ella porque yo la vi súper nerviosa.
El problema es que todo ocurrió a la misma puerta de mi casa.
Sí, yo sé.
Yo me metí en el baño, te puedes imaginar.
Sí, ella te estaba, yo estaba saliendo.
I don't know if you guys can see that. If you guys can see the that tactical vehicle back there. I can't really make out what it is, but that's not your standard. It's right behind the stop sign there in the middle of the screen. That's not your standard patrol car. It's crazy. Who was the cop rocking the shorts? Keith asks. I don't know, man. It is Miami, though. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go ask around if anybody wants to make a statement. Hold on. So nobody wants to say anything, but all of the people that are back here with us are actually from that apartment. They were evacuated from the apartment and pushed back. You can't see them now, but they were evacuated. So all of these people standing around here that you saw when I kind of came in, they live in that apartment building, and they were evacuated from that apartment building, and they're just waiting to be able to go back in. So. ¿Y usted vive ahí también?
Al lado, casi.
Ah, okay.
La muchacha sí también se puso un ataque llanto y yo le dije, no, te vas a ayudar.
Supposedly this girl saw the whole thing. The girl behind me saw the whole thing.
She saw the whole thing?
Ella me decía,
Yeah. So on Channel 5, we have officers responding to a crisis intervention call at Flagler, encountering heavy traffic. Units are attempting to make contact, and additional units are asked for their estimated arrival time. No immediate escalation. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe somebody can go listen to Channel 5 and let us know what the deal is there. ¿Pero qué vio usted? No estás en cámara, solamente en micrófono.
Ah, ok. Mimi, ya le llamo.
Porque ¿usted vive ahí en el edificio?
No, yo no vivo en el edificio, yo la vine a visitar a ella. Lo que nosotros íbamos bajando el elevador y parece que la persona esa estaba esperando el elevador de lo más tranquila. Entonces, en ese momento solo estaba ella afuera y estábamos nosotras dos. Parece que el hombre de la nave estaba escondido, la estaba vigilando. Al nomás que la vio, él salió y cabal, cuando ella lo vio a él, salió corriendo. Y cabal, yo sentí, cuando íbamos a mitad casi de salir de la puerta, la reja, cabal, se escuchó el primer disparo.
Wow. ¿Y fue solamente un disparo? ¿O?
Sí, solamente fue un disparo nada más. Ya después, cuando nosotros regresamos de vuelta, como que estaban disparando, pero era la policía y la SWAT que estaba disparando.
La policía y la SWAT estaba disparando al...
Definitivamente, porque parece que él acabó ahí arriba.
¿Y cuánto tiempo duraron esos disparos?
Unos cuantos minutos, yo digo como unos 2 minutos, 2 minutos.
¿Y a dónde está usted cuando estaba pasando eso?
Cuando estaba pasando eso, nosotros estábamos en el vehículo, estábamos parqueadas afuera, en los parqueos de afuera.
Wow, increíble.
Nosotros estábamos, que nosotros nos quedamos con la persona esa hablando, nosotros hubiéramos cachado también, nos hubieran dado ahí mismo también.
Wow, hay que darle gracias, hay que darle gracias a Dios que...
Entró un ataque de pánico tremendo.
No, me imagino.
Yo tenía que salir porque yo no soy de la área, pues usted sabe, entonces definitivamente.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
So, for the non-Spanish speakers, raise your hand if you're a non-Spanish speaker, because I'm not going to translate if you guys understand. All right, cool. So I'll translate. So basically, the young lady that I just spoke to said that she and the other lady that I was just speaking to a few minutes ago were in a vehicle in that building or near it, that they went to the elevator and they saw the person that was ultimately the victim of this entire thing. They basically crossed paths and they saw the shooter. And essentially what ended up happening was that the shooter started firing. After they had crossed paths, the shooter started firing at this woman that they had just encountered, striking her. And then shortly thereafter, SWAT and police showed up, and they took out the subject. In a nutshell. I mean, that wasn't a verbatim translation, but Keith, that's exactly what ended up happening. How you doing?
Can we go through to that building or no?
I don't think so. I mean, we're not allowed to.
What happened?
There's a active shooter.
Inside the building?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's gone now.
Oh, he's gone. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave there.
Yeah. From the way that I didn't ask the question of whether it was random or not, but from the way that they're describing it, essentially what they're saying is that it seemed like she knew the shooter, because the second that she saw the shooter, she had like a reaction to it, you know. So, I mean, again, that's speculation on my part. I didn't actually directly ask the question, nor would I imagine that they know the answer to that question. But basically, that would be my best guess.
Sí, en el edificio, no sabemos. Nosotros cabal estábamos en la escena cuando pasó todo.
Pero nos sentimos ráfagas de...
How many?
Primero lo tiró el allá.
No, arriba. ¿Te acuerdas
Ah, sí, porque se rompió, dice que rompieron los cristales.
How many people were shot? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. I think there is like 2 persons there because he confused it with another apartment and he take another person. I think so. Any person told me. I'm not sure.
Somebody was transported to the hospital though.
I think so because there is many of
the residents.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
There, I don't know.
Okay.
But he touched everybody and everybody's done.
So él estaba tocando las puertas.
Sí, a ver dónde estaba ella, pero porque nosotros estamos en el primer piso.
Ajá.
Y nosotros vimos cuando ella venía del trabajo y nosotros íbamos saliendo.
Ajá.
Ella siempre me saluda y todo.
Sí.
Pero yo dije, me tengo que ir porque yo estoy dependiendo de ella que me hiciera el favor, ¿ves? Porque no puedo manejar.
Right.
Y entonces cuando nosotros llegamos, que ella vio que cuando ella llegó, que entró, ella vio un tiro y ella salió con una pistola, entonces parece que ella se mandó a correr, se subió por la escalera, y entonces él subió para allá arriba también y formó y se fue muy arriba.
Y
nosotros vimos una cantidad de gente diciendo
sí. Y en tu opinión, esa persona que disparó, ¿conocía a la persona que estaba? Eran pareja. Okay. ¿Y tenía una pistola, una arma o un rifle? Okay. Okay.
Ya por poco me llevo tu...
All right, so I got a little bit more information. Apparently, the shooter knew the victim, and according to the person that I just spoke to, they were actually a couple. So, definitely sounding more like a DV case. But yeah, I suspect we're going to hear more about it later. Jared says, I've got Channel 5 and you up at the same time. So Jared earlier said that the call might be related. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that'll be related. I just think that the traffic might be related. All right, guys. We are going to call it here for a couple of reasons. Chief among them is the fact that I'm going to be out of battery soon. Excuse me. And the last thing I want to do is, I mean, we're definitely going to run out of battery, probably before I get to the car. Yeah, let's head back to the vehicle. There's not really much else to see there. You see the situation is winding down. Clearly, the second that SWAT showed up, or the second that the police showed up, I don't know if SWAT was involved. They typically take a little bit longer to respond, especially with heavy equipment. But essentially, from what I gather, the shooter or the victim knew the shooter, and it's quite possible that based on the information that I've gathered, that it was definitely targeted, and maybe somebody else was caught in the crossfire. I'm kind of getting conflicting information. It sounds like there may have been two victims, one that was targeted and one that was, just a bystander. But I'm not sure if that's the case. Some guy just screamed, "Le doy 20 pesos al que me diga lo que pasó. I'll give $20 to the first person who tells me what happened." I should go over there. I should go over there and make him make good on that. But anyway, so it sounds like that's what happened. The police got into a gunfight with the shooter. I asked if the shooter had a rifle or a handgun, and the person that I was speaking to couldn't tell me. But apparently this person got into a gunfight with the cops, and the cops took him out. And he is no more. So that's that. We're gonna make our way back to the car now and make our way back into the city. Hopefully I can make it there before the batteries run out. Not exactly sure why we're doing so poorly on battery right now. Probably because I was charging my phone from the gimbal. Oh, look at the chicken. Look at the pelican. Fly, pelican. Alright, so making our way back over here. All we've got to do is go through that opening over there. Then come all the way back up this way. And we'll be back in the car. Let's see if Jared's got an update for us. I'm waiting for the press conference in a little bit. Okay, have a good night and prayers for the victims involved. There have been no other updates on the news. The only thing I can't do in Spanish is write, but I can understand and speak it. Okay, cool. Give him your YouTube channel. Yeah, I did. I gave it to somebody. Somebody there pulled it up. The Air Force guy. There goes some more. There goes some more units headed that way. Yeah, we're gonna need some more reliable, longer lasting equipment. I'm probably gonna have to start carrying around some kind of a, you know, one of these batteries with a cable. In fact, I've got one. I gotta get that thing charged up and ready to go. What happened to our entrance? Did I miss it? I missed the entrance. Alright, well, same old. I guess that truck was there and I didn't even pay attention. Jared says Miami-Dade County requested more. Do you know why, Jared? Any idea why they would need more units? I mean, looks like half the department is there. It's probably shift. Is it a shift change thing? Oh yeah, shift change. I mean, a shift change would have happened like at 3:45, no? 4 o'clock, something like that. I mean, B shifts have been B shift. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the county has the same schedule as the city, but I would imagine they do. Okay. All right, guys. We are going to get out of here. Oh, All right, well, I'm not gonna put you through the unbearable traffic for another hour. So if you guys are watching now and you haven't hit that like button, please go ahead and do so. I really appreciate if you do that. It really helps out the channel and finding you know, for people to find the channel, because the algorithms love it. So if you could do that now, please. Also subscribe, turn on that notification bell if you want to be notified whenever we do go live. And give me a second while I get situated here. So typically when stuff like this happens, we'll send out notifications on X, which is, you know, kind of where, you know, we post like manual notifications. So if you want to follow us on X to get notifications like this, it's at Miami PD Scanner. At Miami PD Scanner on X, and at Miami PD Scanner on YouTube as well. Also at Miami PD Scanner on Instagram. We use Instagram for shorts as well as YouTube. We generate 30-second shorts from curated content that rates above a 7.5. So if it's a serious thing, it'll get posted to as a 30-second short of the scanner audio, along with a link to where it was captured from the, you know, the original place where it was captured from. That's right. Thank you, Mrs. Miami PD Scanner. Yeah, Jared, if you get another, if we get another alert, go ahead and ping me. I typically send you messages, DMs through X. And I guess that's the best place to reach me, like, you know, instantly. You could also shoot me an email. The email is miamipdscanner@gmail.com. The missus and I try to do this as often as we can. You know, it's been a learning experience for us trying to get all this stuff working, and, you know, stable, and, you know, getting notifications out there. And all of you early adopters, I really appreciate you. You know, you make this fun. You know, it's great when there's people watching and you don't feel like you're talking to yourself. You know, you got people out there listening and interacting, and that just makes it so much more fun to do. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate the praise there. This channel is great because of you guys, obviously. You know, the chat is kind of where it all happens. The rubberneckers, as I refer to us in the chat. But yeah, it's been fun. It was quite an adventure today. We've been through quite a few areas there to get to where we're going. I should have gone with my gut and gone up 4th, or at least gotten in that direction to begin with. We would have saved a good 30 minutes of that. But hey, you know, you live and you learn. And besides, it was good exercise. You guys, you know, so that was good. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you. And as always, hey, apparently we're still on here. I guess we got stuck. But anyway, what I was saying was, as always, see you soon.